Being a police officer comes with its fair share of risks: armed criminals, dangerous pursuits, life or death decisions. But sometimes, the true danger isn't anything you can see. It's what you can't explain. Officers are trained to deal with the worst of humanity, but nothing could have prepared this team for what they encountered. What unfolded that night wasn't a typical call. It was something much darker, far more terrifying. A supernatural force so disturbing, it ultimately led one officer to walk away from the badge forever. This wasn't just another routine check. It became one of the most unsettling real-life encounters ever caught on camera. It started with a call about strange activity in an abandoned building complex. But when they flung the door open, they found only a sealed, cramped storage space, far too small for anyone to fit into. There were no signs of forced entry, no footprints, no fleeing suspect, just silence. And yet, something had moved that door. They were surrounded by stillness, but the air felt thick, wrong, electric. Whatever was there wasn't human. It didn't leave behind a trace. No sound, no face, just the overwhelming sense that something sinister had brushed past them. Something watching, something that shouldn't exist. The officer who resigned later said he could still feel the presence days afterward. Whatever haunted that abandoned place, it wasn't a person. It was something far more malevolent, something demonic. Marco had enjoyed a quiet, peaceful life in his small two-room apartment for over a year. Nothing strange had ever happened. It was just a normal space in a calm, friendly neighborhood. He loved the vibe of the area, with plenty of cozy cafes and cool hangout spots nearby. Best of all, his closest friend Louis lived just down the street. They'd been inseparable since high school. But Louis had always been different. He was fascinated by the occult, obsessed with bizarre rituals, energy cleansing techniques, and spells for luck, love, or protection. Marco never bought into it, but he let his friend have his fun. Then came the day Louis asked to borrow Marco's apartment for a small gathering while Marco was away for the weekend. Trusting him, Marco agreed, unaware that this one favor would turn his peaceful home into a paranormal nightmare. After Louis' mysterious meeting, everything changed. The apartment no longer felt like home. It felt wrong, heavy, charged. Marco eventually bought an EMF detector just to make sense of the strange activity happening all around him.
De novo não, velho. De novo não, de novo não. Sempre esse telefone tocando, mano. Entre esse horário, velho. Alô? Quem é? Quem tá falando? E galera, tipo, É sempre esse horário. É como se alguém estivesse do outro lado da linha, respirando de um jeito muito estranho, sabe? E não fala nada, mano. Eles nunca falam nada. Ó, vou mostrar pra vocês. Olha isso. É sempre esse horário. Entre 2h30 e 3 horas da manhã. Eu escuto como se fosse, tipo, alguns passos nesse taco. Tipo assim, sabe? De vez em quando a porta bate. Mano, eu não sei o que fazer, velho. Eita, uma aranha ali. Caramba. Que isso, gente? Porra, é essa, velho? O que tá acontecendo, mano? Vocês viram, a TV ligou sozinha, velho. Tô vendo uns barulhos muito estranhos ali fora, velho. E a TV tá ligando sozinha, mano. Eu não sei o que fazer, mano. Que isso, mano? Que isso, velho? Que porra é essa, mano? Mano, vocês, velho. Que isso, gente? O que tá acontecendo? Isso, velho.
Soon, the disturbances escalated. The landline would ring late at night, no caller ID, no voice, just silence. Lights flickered uncontrollably, as if something unseen was pulsing through the wires. Whispers echoed outside the windows, sometimes followed by loud bangs or low, animal-like growls. The energy was dark, suffocating. After a particularly terrifying night, Marco had enough. He called Louis and demanded answers. That's when Louis confessed. He hadn't just hosted a few friends. He'd invited a mix of spiritualists, ghost hunters, and self-proclaimed mediums and exorcists. They performed seances, channeling sessions, and rituals, all in Marco's living room. Louis was genuinely sorry and promised to make things right. The next day, Louis returned to the apartment, this time with a local priest. Together, they carried out a full spiritual cleansing, burning incense, chanting prayers, and blessing every room to drive out whatever energy had been unleashed. After that day, the strange occurrences stopped completely. Peace returned to Marco's home. But he never let Louis host another harmless gathering again. The chilling videos from TikTok user 𝐬𝐿𝐫𝐿 tell the story of a man whose peaceful life slowly turned into a paranormal nightmare. Dom once lived a normal, quiet existence until something unnatural moved into his home. It began subtly, doors creaking open on their own, objects toppling off shelves with no clear cause. He searched for logical explanations, drafts, vibrations, anything to make sense of it, but nothing added up. Every strange occurrence hinted at one terrifying truth: something unseen had invaded his space. And Dom couldn't shake the feeling that this presence was feeding off his fear. Determined to keep calm, Dom tried to address the entity with kindness, hoping to ease the tension and restore peace.
Hey guys, so I just got home from work, and I was reading through your comments. Of course I already got this happening. Got this door creaking, moving once again. Stop. I said stop. Kitty? Kitty? Stop. I said stop. What the hell? Door? Spirits, this is enough. I said stop.
But instead of calming things down, his attempt seemed to provoke the spirit even more. The disturbances grew darker, more intense. Then this happened. Watch closely. It's often said that animals can detect the paranormal before we do, and Dom's cat proved that point. In one unnerving clip, the cat suddenly freezes, ears pinned back, tail puffed up, fixated on something Dom couldn't see. Despite the growing tension, Dom refuses to flee.
I need to sleep. Stop. You need to leave. This is my home.
He continues to reach out, trying to communicate with whatever's there. But with every attempt, the activity intensifies.
You need to stop. This is my home.
No figures, no intruders, not even a flicker of movement.
Like always, nothing. Stop. Turn it off. I need to sleep. Thank you. Now leave. Turn it off.
Just heavy, suffocating silence. The air itself feels charged, like something invisible is watching, waiting. Then, things escalate.
Speaking of life, I got this reading right here. Trying to focus on it, but it's kind of hard when you got this going on. Stop. Stop.
A new clip shows what might be a shadow figure caught on camera, fleeting, dark, and unmistakably human shape. Is Dom truly documenting a haunting, or is he staging a convincing illusion for the internet? The comments are divided. Some are certain he's under supernatural attack, while skeptics believe it's all just a clever trick. Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear: there's something seriously wrong in Dom's house. 4-0.